Okay, so we're given a quadratic here to solve, so first of all we need to factorise it, since this probably is on the non-calculator question, so we can't use the quadratic formula. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is find the product of these two numbers. So I'm going to do 12 times 6, which is 72. So I need two numbers that multiply together to make 72 and add together to make minus 17. So let's have a think. 4 times 18. 6 times 12. 8 times 9. 8 and 9. So we've got to make minus 17. So it's got to be minus 8 and minus 9. Okay, next thing I need to do is just write out the question as before, but instead of minus 17x, I'm going to write minus 8x minus 9x and then plus 6 like the question. Now that's equal to 0, so I need to put that in. Okay, now what I'm going to do is just focus on these two, and then I'm just going to focus on these two. So just focusing on the first green box, I want to factorise this so I can get a 4 out and I can divide an x out. So that will make 3x minus 2. Okay, now I have to bring the negative out because I don't want a negative here. So negative, and it's going to be 3. So that will leave 3x, and then I'm dividing the negative out. So this needs to be negative as well, so negative 2. And then if you expand that, it's minus 3 times minus 2, which is positive 6. Then I'm going to take the two numbers outside the bracket and make a bracket with them. So 4x minus 3. And I'm also going to remember to put the equals 0, because I keep forgetting that. And then I'm going to just write the repeated bracket once. There we go. Okay, in order for these two brackets to equal 0, one of them's got to be 0. So if we go through each one, so I'm going to start off with 4x minus 3 equals 0. I'm going to add 3 to both sides. Then I'm going to divide by 4. So it's 3/4. So our first answer is 3/4. Then I'm going to do the same with the 3x minus 2. I'm going to do it up here. 3x minus 2 equals 0. Add 2 both sides. And then divide by 3. So that gives us the second answer, which is 2/3. Now we can try and substitute that in if we've got time. They're not the easiest things to substitute in fractions, but if you substituted either of those into the left hand side, you would get 0.